In this video, I'm going to show you how you can really easily create a video image slideshow for free, and the chances are you're not going to need to download any more software. Stay tuned. My name is Marty Englander and I create virtual DIY tutorials for anyone who's either looking to save some money or doesn't want to outsource it due to confusion. I explain these how-to videos in a really simple and jargon-free way. So if you want me to create a video showing you how to do something, go ahead and leave a comment below this video and subscribe to my channel, because the chances are I'll create it for you. So in today's video, I am really excited because recently my wife and I have just set up a children's cookery business, and one of the things that I wanted to do was create lots of little slideshow videos of the kids cooking and stuff like that. But when I started looking online and trying to find some sort of software that can just easily do it, where I'm talking about you just import it and let the music sync with the transactions and transitions, sorry, and all of that good stuff, it actually was really complicated, and I'm considered as someone who's quite tech savvy. Another thing was how expensive these softwares were. I mean, literally all I needed it to do was create a slideshow video. That was it. I didn't need fancy effects or anything like that, just fade, fade, fade. And yes, there are independent softwares like Sony Vegas, After Effects, and all of these things where you can create some really nifty stuff. But for the small business owner, they're not very practical because it's time is money. So, and there's always a learning curve with these things. So really, you want a software, which I found for you, that's going to able you to quickly get the video done and dusted so you can move on to the next task. So after spending maybe 2 weeks just trying to find a solution for this, I went back to roots and I thought to myself, right, let's keep it really simple and let's try something. So what I did, I went over to all the images. This is my folder containing all the images. I highlighted them all, right-clicked, and I was just curious to see what sorts of options I've got. And what you'll be able to see is create a new video. Now, I've not downloaded any software and I'm on Windows 10. I'm unsure if it's on previous versions or Mac, etc. But here it is, create a new video. And I just thought, what's the worst that can happen? So I clicked on it and this popped up. A built-in video editing software. Okay, now check out how easy this is to use. So number one, you're going to see this and it says name your video. So I'm going to name it Yugi, and it might be a bit odd that, but number one, if you're a nerd like me, I love Yu-Gi-Oh growing up, and I've got a dog who I called Yugi. If you want to follow Yugi on Instagram, go ahead and type in @Yugi the Cockapoo. I'll leave a link in the description. But here are all the images that I want to turn into just a simple slideshow. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to select them all like this and go ahead and click place in the storyboard. Go ahead and click play. 3 seconds, next slide. Okay, now it's a bit boring at the moment, so let's go ahead and do stuff with it. So the first thing, I want to add some, I don't know, just some basic fades or some Ken's burns or something. So if I right click on the video, you will you'll see all these options, but you can also access all these options here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on motion, and you can see it's got all these little things here. So zoom in center, zoom out center. I'm going to do zoom in center and go ahead and do done. Now let's play the video. Okay, that's awesome. So you can see that it added a fade, and all you've got to do is do the exact thing. So either right click and edit, filter motions, zoom in, okay, done, and that will add the fade, and you can see that it's all fading. Now, what else can we do with this really simple software? Well, let's go ahead and change the time of the clips. So we can click on duration, and you can see we can now change the time of the clip. Let's change that to 1 second and click play. This is exactly what I was looking for. Now, a really cool and little nifty feature is that you can actually use music and sync the timings and the duration of it. So what will happen is that if you've ever been watching a video or something online, you'll notice that a lot of professional editors will often sync the transitions with the beat of the music. So beat, change, beat, and it'll do it on the change, and that's just to make everything smoother. So let's go ahead and click on background music at the top, and we've got all of these pieces of music here. So I'm going to select just this one and then click this button, sync your video to the music beat, and press done. Okay, go ahead and click play, and I don't think you'll be able to hear the video, but I'll try and sync it in. But what you can instantly see is that because that was only short music, it's changed the duration of all the videos to short music. Let's go ahead and change the background music again to maybe Explorer, and go ahead and press done. Press play, and you can actually see on all these videos now it's been changed just like that. Okay? So easy. Now another thing that you can actually do is 3D effects. So if we click on that, you can see we've now got all the 3D effects, okay, just like that. And you've got 3D library, but I'm not really going to go into that. But you can see, and if you want to add, I don't know, butterflies, for example, and then press done. Let's have a look at what that looks like. So let's get to the clip. There they are. Now that clip wasn't long enough, so all we need to do, let's go ahead and click 3D effects again. Butterflies. Okay. And we just change the duration just like that, press done, and now go from here, play. There we go, you've got all the butterflies there, just like that. So simple, so easy. Now if you want to add some filters onto it, go ahead and click the filters, and you can see you've got all of the different filters just like so. I'm not going to, I'm just going to press OK. If you want to resize it, just go ahead and click resize and then remove black bars like that, or shrink to fit. I don't mind either way. If you want to change the ratios, just go ahead and do that, or make portrait. It's really however you want your videos. Change that back to landscape, and you can see just it's so, have you noticed just how simple it is to use? And by the way, I'm not sponsored by Windows or anything like that. I love good tools, and you'll see that in all the videos that you watch. Now if we let's say want to add a title card, boom, title, okay, and then text, and you can see we've got all these different sorts of text. So first off, let's change the background. So at the top you can see background, change it to that color, and if you want patterns in it, you've got some patterns. Okay, let's go to text, and we can change it to all these different sorts of text. So I'm going to say sub if you like Yugi. Okay, so we've got that, boom, and you can change the position at the bottom like that. How cool does that look? Okay, and what's nice about this is that it's actually animating it as well. So let's go ahead and start play, boom, just like that. And then finally you do have lots of different themes and all sorts of things. So let's change it to joy and just do done. Okay, go here, play. There you go. So there's so much you can do with this, and you can save it to your OneDrive. If you select here, you can change the settings, you can duplicate the project. So if you already create a template for it, you can just duplicate it and replace the images. And finally, let me show you how easy it is to export or share. So let's go ahead and click export, and it gives you 3 options, not 1,000,001 options, because we don't always need 1,000,001 options. So obviously longest upload but best for big screens is obviously the best quality video for you. Best for sharing online is, you know, small, so if you're putting it on websites and stuff like that, but it's the best quality for sharing online. And if you want to just quickly upload it and send it to a friend, maybe it's in draft or something, you just click that. I'm going to do best for sharing online because I don't need it for big screens. And there you go, done. So view in Explorer, and there you go. Move it here. And did you see how fast that was? So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more stuff like this, go ahead and subscribe by clicking the link in the description. If you want me to create a video on how to do something that you've been struggling for a while, leave a comment below, give the video a thumbs up, and see you next time.